joined today by Brett Hazelden, Managing Director and CEO of OD6 Metals. Brett, thanks for your time.
Thanks for having us.
So, talk to us about the projects. When you listed, what was the proposition last year?
Yep, so listed in June last year, the proposition was two projects, Splinter Rock and Grass Patch. Splinter Rock a little bit more advanced and is our flagship project, and Grass Patch was really based on some water sample results from the databases around the place. So we've drilled both of the prospects since, one drilling program at Grass Patch and a couple now at Splinter Rock, and some really good results to date.
Located near Esperance in Western Australia, probably one of the best places to be in exploration.
Yep, better than Pilbara, better than being in the desert. So it's a really nice place down there. There's a big port down there. It's got iron ore, got wheat and everything else going through the whole of those ports down there. Plus, we're not on farmland on some of those areas, but some of our other projects are on farmland, so it's a good mix for us down there.
And a big land holding.
Massive land holding, so 4,500 square kilometres across the two. And then really what we're doing now, we've done a aeromagnetic survey that's narrowed down the area to some clay basins, which are about 250 square kilometres in size. So about 4 Sydney harbours in size since we're in Sydney. And to date we've had some really good drill results based on those as well.
So the work that's been done today is all leading towards a maiden mineral resource. How is that progressing and what have been some of the results?
Yep, so maiden mineral resource is the focus at Splinter Rock. Grass Patch has still got some further work to do, but Splinter Rock, a couple of drill programs already. We're down to 200 metre spacings. We've got thicknesses of between 10 metres and 80 metres of rare earth in clays, so clay hosted rare earths. And grades are averaging anywhere between sort of 1,000 and up to 1,500 parts per million total rare earths. So really fantastic, sort of the upper end of most of the explorers out there at the moment, where they're sort of averaging around the 800s. So that gives us a lot more revenue, a lot more future, hopefully money coming into the company going forward.
And importantly, particularly with rare earths, it's about the partners you work with. In your case, ANSTO, CSIRO, what do they bring to this project?
So we're trying to get the smartest people in the room to help. So CSIRO has been helping us with the original aero-electromagnetic survey. So that's then helped us narrow down and really focus on our drilling programs. So our last drill program had a 90% success rate of hitting drill holes with above 750 parts per million trio. So that's fantastic. Our next drill program, due to start in June, is now again using that same technology, and we're now going to test the full length of the project. So we've done the widths, we've got multiple projects, 4 different projects with 5 kilometre widths. We're now indicating that we've got something up to 20 kilometres in length on some of these projects. So that's with CSIRO. With ANSTO, we've been doing all the metallurgical test work. There's a lot of question marks around metallurgy and rare earths in the market, a lot of different theories. There's ionic clay rare earths, we've got a little bit of ionic, but the reality is for most of these shows we all need to then target a little bit of acid in there to actually recover enough economic rare earths to make these projects actually run. So we've been able to achieve 65 to 70% averages, or 75% on average through those processes, and up to 96% there. Using hydrochloric acid, but the benefits of the hydrochloric acid is you get more recovery. We've obviously got higher grades, so we can afford it. But you also, when you produce hydrochloric acid, you also produce a base, which you'll need to neutralise it at the end of the day. So the story needs to be looking at what's the whole process rather than just one little step in the whole process, and how the economics actually stack up. We've got the grade, we've obviously got the recoveries there, and the size is looking really big, which is where the mineral resources are being targeted.
Where to from here? What should investors be focusing on?
Yep, so where to from here? A big mineral resource estimate coming out probably in the next few months, and then we've got a drill program starting that will go through June and July. More assay results, and then we'll probably continue to double that resource at the end of the year, and probably with more drilling as we go. So this resource is going to go from quite a sizable number to start with, and then keep on getting bigger and bigger to some silly numbers. But the reality is what we're now trying to do is focus on the best of the best. So the highest grade areas, 1,500 parts per million trio, high magnetic rare earths, 22, 23, 24%, and then also those metallurgical recoveries. And that's what makes an economic mine, doesn't it?
A high quality project in an exceptional location, exciting times ahead for OD6 and its shareholders. Brett, thanks for your time.
Thanks for having us.